Hi there. Hello. So today I want to talk about meditation, right? Um, have you ever meditated in your life? Okay. Because if not, then you're missing a very important aspect of your life. Meditation is important so that you can silence your mind. In my previous video, in the introduction series, video 10, um, uh, I was talking about uh, how to find love in the right place, which is find love inside of you. But to be able to do that, you need a way to connect, to align with your source. And the way to do that is through meditation. Meditation is a way to stop the chatter of the mind. Because our mind has a tendency to verbalize existence instead of just experiencing existence. You verbalize it. Like there's a beautiful girl passing by. Oh, she's wearing yellow. Yellow is not my favorite. Oh, she doesn't walk very sexy. Or a sunset. Oh, look at that sunset. Wow, beautiful. Just shut up. You just experience the sunset. Just experience somebody passing by, and it's a matter of experiencing life. It's a matter of your capacity to experience life, and to be able to experience life you need to turn off that mind chatter. You need to be the master of your mind. Okay. And you need to be able to turn off that mind chatter or to turn it on when necessary. Now, you might be asking, what is Alden talking about mind chatter? What is he really talking about? I don't understand what he's talking about. In fact, that dialogue, that voice in your mind, that's the mind chatter I am talking about that you need to control. Otherwise, it will control you, because what your mind does is just chatter, blah, 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 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, blah, 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 blah. And you need to turn it off, right? You need to turn it off. And meditation will allow you to do that. You need to meditate 15 minutes a day. That's enough. Other people have an hour or two to devote to meditation. I do my meditation 15 minutes a day, and I do it before getting out of bed in the morning when I wake up. Okay, when I wake up, before getting out of bed, I do my 15 minutes of meditation. Put my earphones, uh, turn on that timer for 15 minutes, and then turn on that soothing music, and then I just empty my mind. No chatter, nothing. Just if there's any thought that comes to your mind, just sweep it away. Okay, and even if you just do 1 minute where your mind is completely silent, no chatter, no thought, that is already fantastic, because they say that 15 minutes of meditation is equal to 2,000 man hours of action. You know, I'm not preventing you from action. On the contrary, because when you are aligned with source, the action is inspired, and you will be very very busy, but your action will be very very effective. Okay, so 15 minutes of meditation, 2,000 man hours of action. It's worth to meditate. As Gandhi said, as Gandhi said, I am so busy today, I will meditate for 1 hour instead of just 30 minutes. Okay. So by the way, this is the sequence. If you want to know where you are, this is video 11 of the intro series, and I will later on, when I have created 30 videos for this intro series, I will create another series on meditation, again 30 videos. Okay. So, and when I do that series on meditation, we will be talking about Osho. Okay. Osho, this guy. Okay. This guy, Osho, Osho, and that's the guy. Okay. And this guy is uh, he is a seasoned meditator, and he says that uh, the beast, they evolve collectively, But once the human species was created, evolution is only possible by individual effort, because as when the humanity emerged, individuality emerged, right? Okay, we have two eyes, we have one nose, we have two ears, we have two hands, 2 feet, but inside we are very different, and your evolution is dependent on your effort, you cannot evolve unless you do not exert any effort. Okay, so uh, once uh, the human form was created, then we as we cannot we can you can only evolve individually, and that is very important because you need to put in effort to be able to evolve. Okay, and in your effort to evolve, you will realize that you are ultimately alone. Okay, you are ultimately alone, and it's not a bad thing to be alone. In fact, you should embrace. You should embrace your being alone. You should embrace your aloneness. Okay, like a caterpillar, that hibernates in her cocoon. She needs to spend a time of being alone. She needs to embrace her aloneness and adequately for a time, for a certain time, so that she can re-emerge as a glorious, beautiful butterfly. That's how aloneness is playing a role in your evolution. And you should not be afraid to be alone. You should embrace your aloneness. And when we will study the Osho teachings and the way he meditates, we will be going deeper into aloneness. And Osho gives a very, very nice metaphor about your mind chatter. He says this: when you are walking, your legs move, right? It's normal. But when you are sitting down, you know, do you still move your legs? Of course not. Have you seen anybody sitting down and then moving his legs still as if he was walking? That's madness, right? And that's so funny when I think about that. And yet that's what we do all the time with our mind, when we're alone, when we're silent, instead of experiencing life, instead of watching the beauty of a sunset, you just chatter and chatter and chatter and chatter. You're like the guy sitting down and still moving his legs, which is really crazy. Okay, completely insane, right? If you do that, so be able to be you need to master your mind. You need to be able to turn off or turn on the switch of your mind. If you need to talk, you need to verbalize things, then turn on the switch. But you need to be silent, then you need to turn off that switch. And most of the time, when you're not talking, when you're not interacting with anybody, you should turn on that switch. You should turn off that switch. The mind should be silent. And finally, when you're watching a sunset, just be there, just experience the sunset. Instead, what we do usually is, oh, look at that sun, so round, so orange, going down. Why are there some birds in front of it? That's not good. I don't want the birds in front of it. No, stop your mind chatter and just experience the glorious sun setting. uh, just that. Okay, so I hope you have learned something new today. So 15 minutes of meditation is enough. And during those 15 minutes, if only 1 minute is done where the mind is completely silent, it's already a win. Okay? Be able to control that mind chatter, you need to be able to turn it off and on when you want. And that you could do that by practicing meditation daily. Okay? If you learned something during this video, please like, and subscribe. And please, if you want to help me financially, this is my link, and I would really welcome your financial participation and support. Okay, thank you so much, guys, and see you soon. Bye.